Hi, everyone, and welcome to the School of Atelier Arts channel. Make sure to like and subscribe our channel so you don't miss any of the art goodness that comes from us. And also make sure to sign up for our mailing list. We send out a newsletter full of free art lesson plans, art tidbits, how to set up your studio, all sorts of great things. You don't want to miss it. So make sure you use the link below to sign up for our newsletter. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about warm colors. So it's really important when we're talking about this that we understand what we mean by warm colors. So if I'm just asking you out there right now, what are the warm colors? Most often people are going to say, oh, red, yellow, orange, right? Those are the warm colors. Those are the colors of sunshine, that kind of thing. And it's not that that's necessarily wrong, but that's not the whole truth. So today we're going to do a deep dive into what warm colors are, and just as importantly, what they are not. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. All right. So when we are talking about warm colors, most often people think of kind of this range here, the reds, the yellows, the oranges, right? But here's the thing is that we have, this orange here and we have this orange here, right? And if orange is a warm color, then how do we describe one orange in comparison to another? And the answer is that orange is actually both a warm and a cool color. It just depends what you're comparing it to. So let's look at number one orange and number two orange here. Do you see how the number two orange is warmer? It's leaning towards red. So we would say the number two orange is warmer than the number one orange. We could also say that the number one orange is cooler than the number two orange because it's leaning towards yellow. Okay, so we can't just say that orange is a warm color because it's not. It only matters what it's relating to. So, an orange can be warm or cool depending on what you're relating it to. And in fact, every color is both warm and cool. So if we were to look at, say, this red here, okay, we could say that this red is a very cold red, right? Because it's leaning towards the blue side of things. It's leaning towards this direction more than it's leaning towards the orange side. Okay. So we could say that this is a really cold red, or it's also a very warm purple, because if you take the purple and as you add red to it, it becomes warm. So this red that the arrow is pointing to is both a warm purple and a cold red. So red in and of itself is not a warm color, but depending on which red you're looking at and what color you're comparing it to, it can be a warm color. It can also be a cool color. So this is the key with warm colors. I hope this clarifies for all of you that every color is both warm and cool. And in fact, let's look at what we typically consider cool colors. So the belief that's widely out there is that green, blue, purple are cool colors. But I hope by this point in the video you understand that every color can be both warm and cool. And if we were to say look at this yellowy green over here, we could say that that's a very cold yellow, right? We could say that. We could also say that it's a warm green because it's leaning towards the yellow side, not the blue side of green. So that light green color is both cold and warm. It just depends on what you're comparing it to. If you're comparing it to yellow, it's cold. If you're comparing it to green, it's warm. All right. So there are no warm and cool color, like red, orange, yellow are not warm colors. All right. Every color can be warm and cool. Green, blue, purple are not cold colors for the same reason. Every color can be warm and cool. Okay, so please make sure to subscribe and like our channel if you like what you're learning. We put out in-depth tidbits. We're not messing around when it comes to color theory or realistic drawing and painting skills. If you've ever wanted to learn how to draw and paint realistically, this is the channel for you. So make sure to like and subscribe and join our newsletter so you don't miss any of the goodies that we send out. Thank you all for joining me for this warm color lesson, and I'll see you in the next video.